Dabu 7. Trying something a little new here. Let me know what you think. I want to talk about a few things that I normally don't have a chance to talk about here that I feel is really important. It's no secret I cover the crazy news. And it's a crazy world. And you can keep running from it. You keep calling me a fearmonger all you want. But the truth remains. It's real. And it seems like it only scared you because I don't see any fear in any of it. You have to live fearless. That is the only way. Now, with all this madness brings the attacks like I've never seen before. But I don't care. I walk righteous. I walk righteous. I don't work for no freaking Mossad. I don't work for no government agency. I work for the Spirit. You're about to know it. Dabu 7 isn't no Satan worshiper. Masonic whatever. None of it. I'm a white boy from the streets of KY. They came up in this world, lied to, trying to find my way. And no one ever told me I was a slave when I came into this planet. And it's exactly what I am. All I know is to follow my heart and to walk righteous. Between all the color, the language, the religions on this planet, I see none of it. I see us as humans, and I see us as not being the most intelligent race on this planet. But let me remind you, there is a yin to the yang. There is a positive in all of this evil. And a lot of it sits inside of you. Your vibration, your energy, it's the only way you're going to make it off of this planet. When your energy releases, they're going to try to scoop it up. Just like the fish swimming blindly toward the light. So they keep serving you up on this planet. And they know the secrets. Down to the DNA. Why do you think they keep intermarrying? We are what they call the Goyim. You better learn about it quick. You better know your enemy. They sit in the seats of every government on this planet. And they have sold out the people for this higher entity whose time is limited. Whose time is limited. And they know this. The only power they have is in possession of him. He is in control here for those of you that don't want to believe it. There is an entity and his beings on this planet, and they have been here as long as we have, if not longer. Some of you can get scared and say they're aliens. I beg to differ. Then we are quite the same. How can you call something alien that has been here just as long, if not longer, than you? You're being lied to. You have no idea what sits inside of this planet. And that's the truth. Inside of this planet. Under the waters of this ocean. This water world we live in. I'm going to tell you to walk righteous. You walk righteous with everything you do. Even if it comes down to a decision in your life to where you have to kill someone, you walk righteous. You have that gun on them, and you can squeeze the trigger, and something comes into your heart that tells you that they're no longer a threat or that you shouldn't, then you don't. People change, especially when facing death. There's an awakening taking place right now. You can either be a part of it or you can get missed. And those of you that do not have your mind open enough will not see help coming. You have to open your mind. Be perceptive. You have to look at what you're constantly going through on a daily basis. The sigils. Everything you're being brainwashed with. The mainstream media, the TV, the ads, McDonald's, Burger King, Nike, Jordan, football, everything you could think of. All of these sigils are embedded in control. This is worldwide. Why do you think that none of these leaders, like Obama, are truly Christian or truly Muslim? They're running these factions against each other. That's the truth. And they are worshiping a higher entity. All of them. And they know they are real. That is the secret. What else do you think they are keeping from you? Your history, the technology, it has everything to do with these entities that are here. They've been here. And they're controlling this whole planet. When I look back through history, I've seen things that have shocked me. I see this planet that has been wiped out many times. And then I start to ask myself exactly why. Every time they tell me something, I think the opposite. They tell me they wiped this planet out because of wickedness. Or did they wipe out a powerful people that rose to the occasion, that threatened the power of this so-called God on this planet and his beings? They got so smart, so advanced, they threatened his very existence on this rock. Yeah. There is a higher power watching this whole thing. And when I believe in God, when I tell you I believe in God, I believe in a higher presence, an energy outside of this body, outside of this world, into deep space and beyond. An energy that is so great that it can connect with me right here on this planet. Through all of this evil, through all of this, all these chemtrails, all of this trying to bog me down, I can feel it. It's warning me something is going to take place on this planet. You keep getting taught that World War III is between countries and men. The biggest war, if you live to see 100, will not be between men on this planet. I'm warning you now. Jesus taught love and peace for a reason. The Messiah, Yeshua, taught peace for a reason, and love. And you know it in your heart, it's the only way. But the same man said he would return with a sword. With a sword. King of Kings, do you need to open the book and reread it? He will return with a sword. So what are you going to do when you see your peace and loving Messiah come back and start slaughtering people? Huh? It's written. What about that part? You need to quit hiding behind excuses and face the fire before it consumes you and you're left here on this planet to reincarnate back into another slave body. Or you can leave at the calling. You're being warned. You can escape this. The knowledge is the power. And these Jesuits, these Zionists, these evil SOBs running this game know this. They know all of this. And they also know what's coming. A sword. A sword is coming. And it's because somebody loves you and your energy that much that they're bringing that sword. And you better not forget it. You have to fight and defend. It is part of the game. You cannot lay down and die. So you can stand in the street screaming peace all you want. They're going to kill you. They're going to kill you. And then they're going to kill your family while you watch from the other side, wishing you did more to stop it. Your time's now. The time is now. You've been warned. They are here. They're making moves. They are controlling everything on this planet. You can laugh at me. You can unsubscribe. You can never speak my name again. Go. I only want those with light inside of them following me. When the vision was bestowed upon me, I seen this beast in front of me that looked like a dinosaur. Reptilian to the fullest. The most wicked beast I've ever seen in my life. Had a disc around its head. Had a disc around its head, separated at the top. But it couldn't touch me. It was brought there in the spirit. And the voice said to me, "Do you love my creation?" I said, "If you're asking me if I'm going to worship Satan, the answer is no. It is not inside of me. I am not made to worship the bad things of this world, the evil of this world. I'm not. It's not in me." And then I hear it say that, "Did I ask you to worship it? I ask you if you loved my creation for what it is." And it took a lot of thinking, a lot of soul searching, till I realized what was being asked of me. I said, "Yes, I love all of your creations because they serve a purpose. To test if you're worthy. Right now, this life, this is your chance. Right now, everything you do, your energy will be weighed. And you can stay grounded down here, or you can leave. But how do we change all this? For good. How can you teach evil with evil? How can you ever change it? It will still exist because you used it. Is it okay? Look this beast in his eyes and tell him you love him. But only if you truly mean it. Tell him you love him. Make him feel your love. It took a while. I finally understood. And I looked the beast in his eyes. And I said, by all the many names you may go by on this planet, I love you. I love you because you're a creation of the God Almighty. And you serve a purpose, and I love you. But I do not worship you in your ways. I love you. I love you, Satan. But I do not worship you. I felt a repercussion of like a staff being slammed on the ground. Like a sonic wave rippled my way in furious anger. And it finally turned its head toward me and looked at me. And I knew that it understood at that moment that you can never be a God Almighty, Satan. You can never be complete. You can never be what you want to be until you learn to love. You can never be the God you want to be until you learn to love. That is the Achilles heel of Satan. And now you know it. So love everything on this planet. Respect everything and walk righteous. Learn to look evil in the eye. Don't leave this planet with hate in your heart. Be wise. And yes, this is my mic. Use discernment. Know exactly what I've told you. That your politicians know these secrets. They are of the secrets of the highest degrees. This is what they worship. And if you want to take back this planet, it's going to take every one of us to do so. Because these men have sold us out because they are scared. They are afraid of fighting these entities. They think they do not stand a chance because they've watched them take down their rockets. They've watched them shut down their nukes. They've watched them do all of this. And in return, they've been given advanced technology. The whole time, we're being lied to. I hope that this 20-minute video, one of the longest videos I've ever put out, and it's from the heart and from my soul, teaches you that righteousness is the only way. And listen, that does not mean that you cannot kill and defend yourself. Do you hear me? Because when this ISIS comes to the streets, I'm going to warn you right now. You are looking at him. You are looking at him. I will be in these streets, fighting for this country, defending, shedding my blood. I'm ready. I'm ready. I don't know about you, but I'm ready. The enemy is in these government buildings, and you put them there blindly. It's time to get them out, and you can do so peacefully at your upcoming elections. And you can do everything peacefully and righteously. And as soon as you see evil make a move, you crush it. You crush it. And you teach it that it will be peaceful and it will love and learn to live in love, or it will cease to exist. Someone needs to ravage this world and wipe it clean. Don't get left behind. Because this time, it's by fire. That's a promise. A fire you will not be able to run underground and escape. Fire you will not be able to go into the mountains and escape. The only way is off this rock. I'm warning you. So what did Dabu 7 just say? Did he confuse you? Let me sum it up for you. Dabu is telling you to walk righteous, to defend your life. Do not let evil overrun you. You defend your children. You defend your country. You defend your homeland righteously. This is yours. This is our land. If you don't fight for it, then nobody will. And if you think your neighbors are going to fight the battle to save your life, you're crazy. You're crazy. And you want to call me crazy. I see it before it's even happening. The chaos that has happened in every country coming to America, it's coming. It's here. Any day. Any day. Once again, that's the world we live in. You can call me a fearmonger. That just tells me that you're scared and that you're weak. That you're weak. Fear is a weakness. It's natural and it can be overcome. So can evil with love. That does not mean lay down and die while it runs you over. You must remember, he returns with a sword. Yeshua returns with the sword. And I'm going to tell you right now, he's not alone. One last warning before I go. I'm not going to be around here forever. But do not be fooled if you see a battle in the heavens. Do not be fooled if you see spaceships, I'm serious, in the skies here, battling. Do you hear me? Do not be fooled. It is them playing both sides like they have played every war in history. They will be doing the same thing in the skies to fool you. It will be their final card. And to fool the whole world because of its awesomeness and its power. The same power they felt that they could not beat. They're going to display for all of you to see. And when it happens, they're going to make it look like evil was destroyed. And that the entity that's left is the one. You've been warned. It's been Dabu 7. And this is Killuminati.